What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mama and Papa Joe. Today on the menu is a smoked lasagna. Normally Mama does the lasagna in the house, and she usually does it traditionally in the oven. Today I'm going to take it up a notch and do it on the Traeger using some brisket trimmings. First time on our channel? Look around. We think you're going to want to hit that subscribe button. Let's get started. First thing we want to do is to get this brisket trimming ground. Right here I've got just over a pound of some prime brisket trimming, partially frozen. Makes it a little easier to go through this grinder. That should do us. Alright, first thing we want to do is to get our ground beef brown. This is just about 1.1 pounds of ground beef, and I've got about the same of sweet Italian sausage, about 1.1 pounds. They're going to make a great combo. Alright, it's been about 10 minutes. Our ground beef and sweet Italian sausage mixture has browned nicely, and man, it's not very oily. There is some liquid down at the bottom. I'm going to drain off, and because I'm using no boil pasta, I got to make sure I've got plenty of liquid in this mixture to rehydrate that. So I'm going to save that liquid. So I'm going to drain it, but then save it. In the same pan, I'm going to come back with some onions and get these wilted brown just a hair. Our onions have wilted nicely. I'm going to come in with 3 cloves of finely minced garlic and give that just a few minutes. Careful that we're not burning the garlic. I'm debating whether or not my pan is going to be large enough once I start adding the additional ingredients. So I think I'm going to switch out for something a little deeper. Yeah, I feel better about this. So my meat mixture has drained nicely. Quite a bit of liquid in there into the pot. So to this meat mixture, I am going to add half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. Folks, this is not a recipe that I created. This is a recipe that I kind of cobbled together from several that I found online. I thought that I picked the best of it. We shall see. So we're just going to give this a few minutes. Alright, this is incorporated nicely, man. It smells great. What I've got here now is 2 cans of pasta sauce, 24-ounce can. I'm probably going to use both cans, but I'm going to do so cautiously. Once again, I want to make sure we've got enough liquid to rehydrate that pasta. Come back with my second can. That might be 2/3 of that second can. To cut a little bit of acidity, we're going to come in with 1 teaspoon of white sugar. So I went with both cans. We can let that come to a boil for a few. Alright, we are at a boil. What we're going to do now is add maybe a half teaspoon of salt. We're going to turn our stove down to a simmer, and we're just going to let this cook for 45 minutes to an hour. Just real low and slow to really bring all these ingredients together. If I see my liquid is getting a little low and it appears that way, I'm just gonna add that liquid back in there. Let's put together this ricotta cheese mixture. 2 eggs, 15 ounces of ricotta cheese. And we're just going to make sure that this is fully incorporated. And maybe half a teaspoon of salt. And you just want to make sure that this is fully incorporated. Looks good. We'll be putting this lasagna together in a few minutes. Our meat sauce actually simmered, man, for a good hour. Thickened up nicely, but I think there's still enough liquid in it to make sure that we rehydrate these no boiled noodles. Yeah, I've never cooked with these before. All right, so let's put some meat sauce on the bottom to start. The package said that these will expand as they rehydrate. So that sounds good to me. Okay, we're gonna do that. Come back with our mixture. Some mozzarella. I don't know how important it is that you layer this in any specific way, but I am not. Alright, so mozzarella. I'm gonna come back now with some meat sauce. A little parm. Let's go another layer. All right, we are headed outside. I'm gonna do a quick cleanup. That Traeger is outside heating up. And the Traeger is preheated to 375. Here we go. We're gonna be cooking this in 2 stages. One of them is going to be covered. So I wanna make sure that it doesn't stick. A little oil. All right, for about a half an hour covered. Then we're gonna come back another half hour uncovered. Let's go. All right, we're at that half hour mark. That worked well, did not stick. We're gonna let her go for another half hour. All right, we're at 55 minutes. Let's take a look, see what's going on. Oh, wowzy, wowzy, woo. All right, folks, I think we're gonna call it good, man. Those edges are really coloring. The middle, not quite as colored as the edges, but beautiful. And it smells totally delicious. Shutdown mode. Oh, we're gonna give this 10-20 minutes to just cool down the hair. All right, we've given this girl a couple of 20 minutes to rest. Oh, she is beautiful. Let's see about getting a nice hunk of this out of here, man. Oh, look at that, folks. Man, a nice little vinaigrette salad. Wow, beautiful. Oh, money. It's on point, as usual. Little hint of sweet, man, from the Italian sausage. Both pieces of meat are very tender. This works wonderfully. So once again, folks, I want to thank you guys for stopping in. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate your support. We hope to earn your support. In the meantime, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla!